Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Oh, it's a late night stream. It might be the way to go, guys. It might be the way to go. Hey, God is good. Um, Today on the stream, I'm working on updating the main character for the game Soul 3000, and it's one of those things where I had to pick my battles because in the end, sometimes you have all these cool ideas and all these cool concepts, and you just got to get something down and out, right? You got to get the design done, get it out, because it's more important to play the game than to just constantly be working on it, which is what I'm seem to be doing a lot. So we're just gonna jump in here and we're gonna just work on getting the game, getting the character to some kind of finish level, and we'll see how far we could take it tonight. Okay, guys, see how fast we could go with this. God bless. And we're using 3D Coat, and we're using different tools in 3D Coat. I'll try to say the tools that I'm using. 3D Coat is a pretty cheap alternative to ZBrush. So if you wanna get into sculpting and you want a dedicated sculpting program, 3D Coat is the way to go. To create assets for games and even for film. Okay, guys, let's get right to it and yeah, let's see what's up. Let's go. Okay, here we are in 3D Coat, and we're just gonna continue working on this. I want to shout out all the I want to shout out Lazy Ghoul for following me 2 days ago. Hey, Lazy Ghoul, what's up? How's it going? So I'm creating a seam here where the suit is going to split. So if you're wondering exactly what I'm doing, it's kind of what I'm doing right here. So this the suit was built exclusively in 3D Code, just using traditional sculpting techniques. What I'm doing here, I'm making some of the points from straight to curved, so it follows along the seam. Let's go ahead and save this. Save, let's save it. break every generational curse off of Cindy. I break anybody I swear in their life in the name of Jesus. Oh Lord God, I pray, oh Lord, that you bring blessings. Amen. God is good. Okay, guys. So me praying there. At night, I tend to think about the Lord. Think about, praying good prayers for people that I love. I hope you do the same too, because, everybody needs some kind of encouragement. Everybody needs, prayer and that kind of thing. Need to connect with the creator of the universe. Making sure the seam looks somewhat even. Okay. Really? Ugh. Okay, that's supposed to be the seam right there. You're kidding me. Okay, well I have to double seam it. I mean, I could exclude these parts, I guess. Oh boy. If it's not one thing, it's the next, guys. This was supposed to be a layer just for that seam. Okay, let me try it. Let me try. I sound like a bear. Okay, let's go. Let's try to apply the seam. So let's go. Rotate here. Let's take a look. Let's go ahead and apply it. Oh, I could start from there. Oh. Let's try this one. Apply curve. Curve applied. Yeah. Okay. Let's go in here and select this one. Yeah, I should be able to break that. Yep, and that's just that's a curve that's auto selected. Okay, okay, I see you. Right click here. Let's go ahead and apply this one. Apply curve. Wow. Curves applied. Now, if I hide this layer, okay, so these layers were supposed to be layers where, you know, you could apply your different sculpting stuff. I don't know why it's not doing it, but it is what it is. Okay, got some anomalies right there, of course. Of course, anomalies. Best we could do, the best we could do, guys. It's just like, maybe let's just smooth it out. We flatten it out. Not sure why that happened. But there's a will, there's a way to fix it. Save. Come on, save, 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 save. Okay, there's an auto save, guys. See it auto saving. Let's do some manual saving. So maybe it doesn't save the stroke per se, but it saves like individual brushes or something. What is going on? If it just froze up and it didn't want to do anything. Oh, I actually stroked along different meshes, that's why. Chassis. Leg. Not along the arms, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna watch this and see how this splits. So it splits like that. Okay, we need an inside seam now. The inside part of the leg. Okay, this is where we're gonna... hide the arms again. Select the Fox clay. Excuse me. Okay, I had to take a little break there, guys. I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, let's go. Ooh, that looks terrible. What the? Let's Control Z that. Why did that? Hey, if I have to do it by hand, I'll have to do it by hand, but let's see what's up here. Brush along curve. Let's see. Allowing the brush to do its thing. You wouldn't think that making a seam along something like this would be that difficult. I mean, it's not difficult. It's just like, okay, you see these anomalies? Okay, so let's see. Oh boy, let's see if we could fix that. Let's fix these anomalies. So it did it really well along the edge here. Let's do the. Okay, so I think what has to happen here is that the legs. Okay, so we're mostly working on the legs. I'm gonna come over here on the legs and do like a uniform space. That seems to fix a lot of things in here. It's probably like applying transforms in blenders. Let's go ahead and apply another uniform space along the chassis. Is that the correct name for it? Along the body. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm applying transforms so that we could get an even brush stroke after creating the seam line. So what that actually does, because I'm working in voxels, voxels is made up of like tiny boxes, and sometimes these boxes, I think, they get scattered, and well, that's the best way I could think of it. They get scattered, and by applying uniform transforms and that kind of thing is like making everything even again. Okay, so now let's see if we could get this happening. This should work. You better work. Let's go, let's go. Right click and apply curves, let's see. And I mostly have it along the legs, so that's what we're doing it. Boy, look at that, guys. Still messed up. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's try this one. It could be because, anyways. Oh, wait a minute. Haha, I think I see it. Because I'm going from, it could be my bad, guys. I'm going from a high resolution 4x resolution thing to a 1x resolution thing. So that could be why. So I'm going to increase the resolution on the legs. It's going to warn me that I'm going to take more memory to do this. It's all good. Let's use it. We got the memory. Everything should be 4x. Well, that's the highest. Oh, it's thinking it's... Oh, it's up to 6. Oh, up to 6x. Okay. Can I control Z back? I don't want 6x. I want 4x. Okay, it's thinking. That was my bad. I was going across multiple resolutions. So that's the thing. So when you're working in 3D Coat, like literally, okay, let's click once. Okay. You know what, let's stick with 3x. You're literally working across multiple, you could have different resolutions for different layers that your objects are on. So, yeah, let's go. Okay, let's try it now. Let's see if this works. This should work. I don't see why not. Hold on here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of yeah, I'm gonna get rid of symmetry here. Let's get rid of that. I mean, it's still on, it's just we're not no, actually it's off. Let's turn that off. Yeah, let's go ahead and apply curves. Oh, okay, no, this should work. Let's go. Yeah. It's not working. Push come to shove, will just do it by hand. You know, like I'm not gonna allow, you know, like any kind of limitation to stop, right? To stop us from what we need to do. It's not really a limitation. It's almost like a bug. Boy. Okay, so this is not working that way. I'm gonna do it by hand, guys. Okay, so let's go into the Wacom. Oh, not there. Here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off here, but whatever. Let's go. Symmetry's back on and stuff. Get rid of that nonsense, and let's focus on that. There we go. Anyway, we could use the line as a guide. Whatever. You telling me it cannot do? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's leave that there. Let's go ahead and choose a brush. Okay, and let's see what we get just from You telling me it can't do this? That's what you could not do? It is what it is. Just true symmetry back on. Take off the show plane. The only thing about doing it with a brush is that it's not as even as if you didn't do it with a brush. But, you know, it wasn't coming out even anyway. So whatever it takes, right? Steady hand. Obstacles, guys. Obstacles. So I play a game called Warframe, and they allow you to take a look at the models for the game. You could download them in Blender, and you could take a look at them. And I was watching it, and I realized it's not as perfect as it seems. There's little glitches and stuff in the artwork in the model. But when you're playing it, you don't see those things. So maybe they're at the point where I'm at, where hey, we need to get this done. Things are not perfect, but let's just make it to work. And after all, it's just a game. It's not like we're actually building like a suit that somebody's supposed to survive the vacuum of space in. So it did it on the outside seam, but it's not doing it on the inside seam. Hey, go figure. Yeah, I'm seeing anomalies in this thing, but whatever. I guess auto pick don't yeah, auto pick is on, that's why it's jumping back and forth. So auto pick is doing, because I have this model on different layers, it's auto picking the layer based upon where my brush is. Yo, there we go. See, like this anomaly right here. Oh boy. Like, where would it make those bumps there? Like, find some way of fixing those. Come in here with a flatten and try to get rid of these stupid things. Come in here with another box clay. Just gonna run over it. Come in with a flatten again. I have no idea why it would want to you know, make those anomalies, but try to fix it. You see, in the end, I end up tracing it over by hand sometimes. let's see if we can mirror the legs over on the other side. We can mirror the legs over. Geometry. Same copy. Or maybe if we turn the sim on. Okay, yeah. So that I'll call that done, guys. I'm not doing anything more to this. This is finished. Sculpting. Look at all these curves. See if these curves make sense. Okay, all of these curves make sense. Let's hide them. I mean, there is one more kind of element, but I don't know if I want to actually add that in there. It's just, we just need to get this finished. So like, let's see. I'm just gonna take a look at the element and see if it makes sense. Well, it does make sense, but it's just add more to, like, it's just too much. Let's go here. What is this about? Active curve. Stop it. Okay, let's open. Okay. So this was the hope and the dream, right? I mean, that would look cool. I mean, technically, I mean, I could do it. I mean, we could add like stamps to this edge. It is possible. Let's just leave that out. I'm gonna. It's a concept. It was cool, but it'll just add too much to this. Okay, guys. So all in all, save this. Okay, so the only other thing that actually has to happen here is that this needs to be modeled, right? We need to bring a low resolution mesh on top of this. it could automatically kind of do that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this as is. Let's convert all this to let's convert all this down to like a surface mesh. Surface mesh, we could add more details to it, but let's see. Let's make all this a surface mesh. I'm gonna save this also. So this is a update. Let's save a copy. Okay, here we go, surface meshes. Surface mesh. Surface mesh. Surface mesh. Okay. Let's go ahead and add. Let's make all these into one singular model instead of separate pieces. Okay, let's merge sub-tree and see what that does. It's all gonna be one. Now that we have as a surface mesh, we could treat it like we would ZBrush or any other program like that. It's merging. Okay, it's a lot of waiting, guys. These operations. Let's see what we got here. Two teen heads. Mason. We got Raven. We got Ravens. Raven at 6. We got Mystical White Rose. Let's check it out. Can we rap? Check it out, yo. Start rapping. Okay, guys. Whoa! Four squid. Nope, wait. Let's check this out. Let's see if we could rap the names of all the followers here on the Exercise Show. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. We got Lazy Ghoul. We got Kezik 1, 2. We got Kratos 18. We got Flames Power. We got Happy 7847. We got Wolf Main Matt Official. We got Hermitig. We got we got 50 Bun. We got 50 Ubby Bunny. We got Anna Regen. We got Urs Hub. We got JP Parks 4567. We got King Griai. We got Exodus Tra. We got 13 Heads. We got Brawly 7777. We got Rayo Soul. We got Spencer Magnuson. We got King Demili. We got Zefu. We got Matheos 4578VH. Got Donateur. We got Hated Medic Nick. We got Full Size PM. We got Courtly Embrez. We got Mystical White Rose 13. We got Bag Barrows. We got Excel Studios 123. We got BCC 1. We got Full Moon Fairy Gamer. We got Mason Twitch 2. We got Raven 6. We got Illigo. We got Hell Market King. We got Mr. Potato 28. We got Zug Lug. We got Midnight Steel. We got Jake 3D 2D. We got Gabs Does Stuff. We got 54 Nida 67. We got Philippi 12FB. We got Let's Paint Again. We got Non-Stop Pads. We got Ateli. We got Vibing Bread Monster Game Dev. We got Joe. Jode's Planet. Hey. We got Darkborn 777. We got Fox 909. We got Paisley Print. We got Frankly Playing. We got Crafty Rhea. We got Joshin. We got Amunet. We got BCC 800. We got BCC 9. We got M Mapper. We got Turks. We got Joseph Conseco 123. We got D Dustin Hatwich. We got Zachary Hyde. Wow, the beat is off. Let's bring a strong beat back. Let's go. Yo. And we got Blessed DRL. We got Spear Belt. We got Rippling TM. We got Unhammered. We got Devilslish Music. We got Adam Bank. We got Neat Creators. We got Lay Clappertet. We got Inner City Hell Whore. We got Unwilling Pie. We got TR Ends Official. We got Lady Journament. We got Tulvar 3D. We got Merlor. We got I Am Micel. We got One Verse. Yo, we got Super Cool Britain. We got Big Cheese 818. We got Reaper. We got Songs Beard. We got Frame Hunter 51. We got The Baku. We got Strange Motions 90. We got Andy Nut Pizza Guy. We got Milicitos. We got Star Skills Comics. We got Jeromath 70. We got Mr. Kaplu. We got Van Lenhen. We got Riga 77. We got Catilius. We got Truth Algorithms. We got MacFan 0. We got Sly Cougar 1963. We got Can Guy 80. We got White Rose Heaven. We got Mystical White Rose. We got Dead Chronics. We got Undefeated 1. We got Vaniel. We got Coco 7767. We got MC Pinks. We got Basisi 69. We got The Horror. We got Liz Swizzy 3D. We got Android Smith BR. We got Sheeny Spiral Galaxy. We got Gorilla Armadillo the sequel. We got Heavenly Form. We got Poos 2. We got Dufunkus. We got Richard Starr. We got Cheryl Pierce Chaz 63. We got Ao's Music. We got Spiffy May. We got Boom. We got X Diva 0. We got The We got The Ramen Pebble or something like that. We got Hey You Know You Love Me. We got Runaway Mayhem 1254. Yeah. We got Wilted Sun. We got Android Smith BR. And that's all the followers. I may have pronounced some of your names wrong, but hey, I was trying to do it to a beat, guys. And we're just trying to have some fun while this thing merges in 3D code. So let's get back. It's finished. Let's go. Okay, here we are. It totally finished the operation. It merged everything as a surface mesh, which is that's a regular normal sculpting mesh, right? It's no longer like voxels where we could do fancy things to it, whatever those fancy things were to begin with. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. Now because it's a surface mesh, you should technically be able to go in and fix some things. Okay, let's see if we have what symmetry looks like in this. Yep, there's the symmetry plane. It's right there. Yep, symmetry seems to be working, but we don't need to show the symmetry plane. We could turn that off. I wonder how dense it is. We could look at how dense it is by turning wireframe on real quick. Yeah, it's dense, but let's see if we could apply. I'm gonna apply uniform space onto this, just to get rid of any anomalies. Okay, how about a global space? Okay, so before we were doing like a funky thing with the arm, I decided not to go through with that. Let's take a look at the hands here. It'd be nice to put a seam in the hands. So let's see if we could do something like that. Let's see what that would look like. I do have a seam kind of scoring brush thing.
still feel like I need some more resolution, so I'm gonna hit it.
See if I could get it up to 6. Hit it with some more resolutions.
Okay, so we give it. Whoa, it's up to 9. Okay, let's see what we got here. See, it does this kind of
pin cushiony kind of thing. I wish it was flatter though.
I'll do that. Pinch degree. Brush stroke. What does that have in there? There's how many?
Oh, I'm gonna go 50 on that.
You see what that does? Okay, it's just how deep it pinches. Powerful smoothing. Why? So 25 on the smoothing. That feels a little bit better. Let's go back to 100 on this. Okay, I forgot some of these tools are in voxel mode. So it's trying to switch it back over to voxels. Yeah, it's stuck. What can we do in the meantime, guys? We totally I wrapped, you know, the followers, of the channel, and oh yeah, I had the fans kicking in. It has a surface fill also. Oh no, stop. Abort mission. Okay, guys. While this is doing this thing, let's check some other things out here. I got some drawings that I'm thinking about coloring. What do you guys think about this? Okay, so this is a comic book I made when I was a teenager. Ooh. Okay, I want to show you guys what it did. It jumped into some kind of weird mode to kind of see if, I'll show you guys this thing here. Yeah, so we jumped into some kind of weird mode to save some memory. I'm gonna jump back out of this. File, open recent. Let's open this one. Hold on. I think I know what mode this is. This is like yeah, that's the regular shade right there. It went into some kind of memory. Yeah, it converted it back to voxel so I could use the fill. You see something? Doesn't do jack. Yeah. everything is like molasses. Okay, let's see if we could jump out of here. I'm reopening the original file. Hopefully we don't lose too much. Yeah, lost the seam and the gloves. Might be for the better. I'm gonna leave that. Basically, I'm gonna just leave this as is. You know, a step at a time. It happens. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at this this art here. Okay, here we are. Yeah, this is what I drew when I was a teenager here, guys. Look at this inking. I was just happy to do a comic book, man. It's like, you know, I was just inking out of it. It's about some garbage man. Look at this. This was my crowning achievement of drawing at the time. I was like, man, this guy looks cool. You know. Yeah, not too bad. I drew the ambulance, not too bad. It's our hero. Ram. To me, out of everything that I've drawn this panel here, with the crushed up cars, and the guy kind of making his way through. To me, this is like the best thing ever right now. The story makes absolutely no sense, guys. It was just basically me trying to like make something cool. Let's check out part 2. There is a part 2 to this. Let's take a look. Oh, now I really honed in my art skills right here. And part 2, I decided that I needed to color it. You know, this is before computers, guys. So I was using colored pencils and Prismacolor markers. So I colored on top of my original art. I think I would like to think I didn't. I think I probably made photocopies of it, like, and then color on the photocopy. But I don't know. I can't find the original black and white. It might be somewhere around. You know, I think there may be a way to extract the black out of here. I know there's a couple techniques, and I've been trying a couple techniques to extract the line work out of here. See, and this is when I started really using the Prismacolor markers. Could tell the difference. So our hero, this is the hero, by the way, this guy, and he's beating up these bad guys. The bad guys actually, the bad guys is actually a dance group that I grew up watching in Trinidad called Dementia, I think is the name of them. You know, they had these kind of masks with these kind of pins sticking out of them, and they used to like do these kind of synchronized dancing to like hip hop and that kind of thing, and popular music in Trinidad. You know, it was fun. You know, so I was like, man, that was a cool group, and this is where these green jumpers and stuff. I was like, you know, I can make them into like a villain, like a group of villains that my bad guy, that the good guy could beat up. Of course, he's trying to save a girl, right? The dialogue in this is atrocious, guys. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Tell tell the nut you guys work for there's a new hero in town and his name is the Crayon Mask. That's the name of this hero. Okay, he confronts the bad guy. The bad guy got his big gun. I think the bad guy's like a scientist or something. They're having dialogue back. You see, like in my in my books, there's not so much like beating up and action and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot. There's some of that, but it's mostly like these guys are like talking about philosophy and stuff like that. Oh my! Again, the dialogue is atrocious in this, guys. I was a teenager. It's like, oh, the bad guy, right? The bad guy. Oh no! Then the hero. What's the matter? Are you nervous? It's like, no. What then? If I bust you, what if I bust you? Anyway, if I bust you, I may damage the mask, and I do not want that to happen. You're not getting off that easy. That's what my. I know the dialogue, guys. Meanwhile, in another realm within the same universe, and then like somewhere in the book, like I'm all of a sudden, all of a sudden in the book, guys, I'm all concerned about women. I was like, these women are having a conversation about life, and uh, you know, I was heavily influenced by the Max by Sam Keat, and on some works by Robert Crumb, and just the art styles and stuff like that. And I was like, it's much more exciting showing people having conversations in my book than showing a bunch of like action poses and stuff. But I love the poses, so you'll get some of that. This is when I really started using the Prismacolor markers. So this is no computer work. This is like using the Prismacolor skin tones and that kind of thing. Then later on, I started using the computer to color. This is like, I think in the book there's like a parallel universe. I thought it was cool, so that's what I was doing. And then this scene here is about, about being like, covered in all kinds of sin and bad things. And then this red thing is like the blood of Jesus that kind of washes you. So the guy's he's kind of being baptized into it. And then he's born again into this new like little baby that's protected by a bubble. And notice the baby was a little spot, and then it starts to grow like the limbs and that kind of thing. I don't know where I get that from. It's just an idea. you know, and then here, you know, you could show the hero sleeping. And I drew a dryer or something, or a washing machine. And he has his mask there, and the mask is like jumping on him or something, you know. Then he has this dream that he's like this, he's a, like he's this kind of warrior thing, this warrior person. And this warrior person I drew is like colored pencil. What is that back there? I think that's like some kind of like watercolor or something back there for the clouds. Well, I use color pencil for this. I don't think I use any markers in here for this one. I don't know why. Anyways, so that's it. You know, I keep trying to reinvent the character over and over. But yeah, that's a okay, and that's the second book, and then the third and final book I drew. I try to be responsible, so I did it in a way where, you know, it's just pure black and white, and then, you know, we could drop this into like Photoshop or the GIMP and color it, which is what I was kind of planning to do here on the channel. So if you want to see something like that, let me know. If you want to see comic book inking, like me actually ink with my hand in real life, because all these drawings you see here, I didn't draw it on a computer. I drew them by hand on a piece of paper, and I used like actual ink and brush and all, paint brushes with ink in it, and calligraphy pens in the traditional comic book way. And you know, there's a certain kind of coolness to it, you know, that you can't really get with doing it on the computer. So if you guys want to see stuff like that, just let me know. Yeah, so this is definitely my art style, right? So this is the second book, you know, and you could tell the drawing is a lot more sophisticated. I had time to keep drawing it, you know. And I think these pinhead guys try to come back. Okay, let's see if we can follow the panels here a bit. So you see her picking up the trash. Then he just threw the trash behind him. And the trash makes this banging noise. Bang, bang, bang. He threw it. And then like all the neighbors in the neighborhood was like, come out, and they're like, hey, what are you doing? It's late. It's early in the morning. You're throwing the trash cans around. And he's like, shut up. It's like anime. Anime style. I don't know why I did that. I thought it was maybe funny. I was trying to throw some humor in here. You could tell like part of this here I didn't ink as yet. This is the hero again sitting on a mailbox. And this, I think this here is supposed to be the cover. So I was like, you know what? Let's draw a really cool image of the, or it could, you know what it could be? It could be an inside splash. But you know, I think it's most likely a cover. So I drew this in 1998, guys. Check it out. I signed my name in here and I put 1998. That's when I drew this. I was a teenager, and you know, probably like 18 or something. I should probably know the exact time. So yeah, I drew the character in the most detailed way I could. You know, this big feet, because big feet was cool back then. You know, because of the Max, and all these muscles, and then his suit is like ripped up into these kind of curly, kind of telephone cord type things. You know, there's a stretchy material. You know, and then you have his face and the mask, and you know, be trying to throw detail into like his knees and all that, and then he's like on some kind of branch, and I don't know, like a swamp or something, and did the leaves, and you know, trying to like really get some inking work done. And you can see some feathering and inking things and that kind of thing, and some dark, you know, that would be a really nice thing to color. And I think I try to do like a strip of it, you know, like if it was to be in a newspaper, how would that look as a strip? And I think I did this stuff here. Anyway, back to the comic. So This is another part of the comic here. This just show this guy with a Wu-Tang t-shirt on. With and he has like a yo-yo in his hand. And he's walking into this alley. And then he bonks up the bad guy. And all of a sudden the bad guy in here is some kind of artsy fartsy kind of guy with all this stuff. And I mean, this is straight up Sam Keith kind of thing, Mr. Gone kind of thing. And then he's like, I'm coming for you, or whatever it is. And he pulls out, this flute and he starts playing. Then the hero redesigned. I redesigned the hero because I kind of wanted to get away from the stupid kind of mask face. So I was drawing regular faces, and he came in here, and the hero, the garbage guy, comes in here to try to rescue the kid from this creep. Then like the kid is like hallucinating and that kind of thing, of like toasters flying through the air and paper, and I don't know, he's on a hill. And then he's like seeing this guy, the kid is like dreaming. He's huge. And this little guy there. And, it's a bunch of like psychedelic things, Guys, at the time, I was listening to like the Beatles and all kinds of like psychedelic stupid music. It was stupid, and trying to come up with an interesting story that, when you turn the page, it's something different. That's what I was trying to do. And then I show like this, this guy is really like a demonic creature that is trying to influence the boy. Which is, let's go back here. Which is like the crayon mask kind of thing. But what happened? The hero got rid of it, right? And this is a character here called Jeanette. She's kind of dark, but I think she's pretty cool. And this is the hero here. And I have a cousin called Jeanette. She was really nice. And I don't think she's that dark, but I just thought like I'll make a character like this because I think it's pretty cool. And she's kind of like, hey, and then like the hero, he really likes her. He likes this girl right here, this dark girl. So I think I was gonna add like color, like like it wasn't just gonna be black and white. Like you could color the blacks in a comic book, and I think that's what I was gonna do. Color like some of the dark. So she wasn't gonna be like completely black like that. She's probably gonna be like a different color or something, because his color is actually orange, and that's the thing about the book. The book, like I had different colored characters. Like I had like an orange guy. I think she was gonna be like a blue, and stuff like that. 'Cause I don't know why I did that. I think it just made it. I was trying to make an interesting book, guys. And then I go back to my female drama type thing, where you have these two girls kind of met at a museum and they're looking at art, right? So this is an art museum. They walk in and they're checking out art, and then they met one of their friends. I think this girl met her boyfriend Phil or whatever it is. I put a P there. I think his name is Phil. And she's rolling her eyes because like, come on, like you always trying to like romance me everywhere you see me. And he's like, I love you. And then he's like, you know what? He's like, I was just joking, ha 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 ha. And he kind of, because he's feeling embarrassed that she was like rolling her eyes and like, not right now kind of thing. You see, yeah, he's like cool. He was like cool, no problem. I just came up with these. The story is all over the place, guys. I just came up with this kind of soap opera like drama between, some girls and a boyfriend, and the connection with the hero and all that sort of stuff. And they're looking at art. I was drawing these, different art things in the art gallery. And Oh, we segue to another character, a guy just hanging out. You could like somebody right here. I drew a guy that looked kind of like John Lennon walking out the side. But this guy is on a mailbox, and this other guy come over and he's like, he lays hands on him. He's like, hey, he's acting all mean. I don't know why I did that for. And then, it's probably how I felt as a teenager, man. Like different feelings and emotions. I guess I was trying to draw them out on the page and incorporate them into some kind of story. Then he threw the guy aside because it started to rain and he doesn't care about the guy no more. He doesn't care about fighting with the guy. And then we have the hero here behind the fence. This is a hero running. This is heavily inked, right? This is like him running with his feet up and the boots and all that sort of stuff. Yep, and then this is him. He's thinking about Jeanette, the girl that he likes. So as I said, a cousin called Jeanette, and I just thought it would have been cool to add her name in there. And then here we have like some other like parallel universe with this thing in here trying to fight like a monster. And he finds himself like at some, I don't know, just draw this like, like this inner courtyard or whatever it is with these windows and lawn. This is him hearing the music, hearing the noise, toot toot toot, and then he kind of comes, he came through like he's making his way through like a hedge. This is his hands going through the hedge. I just thought these things would look so cool, drawn and that kind of thing. Like a lot of Robert Crumb, a lot of like Sam Keith, a lot of like, different artists, was influencing me. Look at the hero pulling. And he's hearing it from. I was like, oh, okay. The music, that thing I was hearing was from a radio. He's going through like crossing different neighborhoods and stuff, and the hedges and stuff. And then this is him here, and then see a scarf there, and then you see this girl sitting there, and she's listening to this music. And then now he's talking with her. You see like I did a flame right there. That's supposed to be the Holy Spirit, right there. Yeah, he's talking to her. And then back here at the house, after these two came from the museum, they're back home hanging out, and then I think she's talking about Melvin, the hero, the guy who's trying to be a hero or whatever. And then he comes walking in, and then this is her here. Look at the drawings, guys. Really into that, getting that stuff down. Mix of anime, mix of like, just my style and Sam Keith and Crumb, and this is a mixture of different styles, right? You gotta have his style. And it's all of them there looking at each other, talking or whatever it is. And while they're doing that, I had this guy outside the window listening to them with a gun, and that's where it ends. And at that point, I think I got tired of creating stuff with that character, the Crayon Mask. I'm thinking it would be really nice to color this. I wish I could get like the second book. I wish I could get it without the color that I added on there and try to color it. Like some of these panels, but there's the scanned. At the time I scanned them as high as I could, but now, looking at them, they're not scanned that high, they don't feel that that scanned that high. You know, the resolution doesn't feel that high. Do we have Critter in here? Yep, Critter. Critter is another really good program. So I could open it up in Critter. I think we have my Critter set up as for like animation, but you could change the layout, the workspace. I could do a big paint, you know. The Critter has a really nice tool that, you know, I would like to use. This tool right here. Oh, is this I think this is black and white. Let's see, image. It's probably the way I got to make sure that I got it in the highest resolution without too many. It's probably grayscale, that's what's going on. See, normally we do CYMK, but RGB is these days is fine. The cool thing is with AI now, you could literally try to, you know, you could literally try to actually, you know, get this at a higher resolution with AI nowadays. Yeah, see, that's how we do it. Yeah, I know he has like a little blue in his hands and that kind of thing. Something like that. Yeah, that's how I would color it. You know, and this is yeah, this stuff was really interesting to me at the time. Now it's like, you know, my mind's somewhere else there with doing art. You know, I would definitely like to do a comic again. You know, I think there's a certain niceness in doing a comic. Yeah, but coloring this might be a lot of fun. The way when I was inking this and when I was doing the pencils and doing the ink, I was thinking like even if somebody doesn't color it that well, it should still look cool. Like in my head, I was doing it to kind of be a little bit fall proof, so the colors really pop. So it always so it'll look cool no matter what kind of thing. You know. But we'll see, guys. You know. It definitely was an idea to get something nice down, and that kind of thing. Hmm. You know, it's just a different mindset. You know, like settling into doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm watching like why did I do all this? But you know, at the time it was like I wasn't really like into too much media at this point. I was like the only media I was really into was just comic books. So comics, you know, like kind of like was you know where my head was at. You know, I would like painstakingly go in and like do all kinds of like little doodads and stuff like that. And this is just like a single panel, right? Toot, 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 toot. Fun times. Oh man, if I could get my head back in the game, guys, we could do stuff like this. I don't see why not. You know, but definitely head back in the game, right? So it's a game, we gotta get that done first. You know, but nothing wrong with taking a little break here and there and doing some drawing, right? You could do a little drawing just to kind of mix things up. Again, if you want to see anything like that, just you know, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Hey, just DM me and say, hey, Nick. You know, I think yeah, let's get some art. Let's get some drawings, some comic books happening. You know, I'll do it. You know, something I was thinking about anyway. So, alright, guys. So I want to be able to sell some things out there so that you guys could purchase, you know, things based upon, you know, art styles. You know, if you guys like the art style of the show and all that, I think it would be cool. Okay, guys, I think I'll call that a stream for now. You know, we and I touched a little bit on the model and the 3D model. You know, we'll continue working, getting that done, and you know, do you know? I think the next thing would be to get that retopologized properly and get it nice and painted. and then bringing it into Blender and using Blender to finish it up, to have a complete character done. So we'll see how all this goes. I'll see you guys in a little bit. God bless. Thanks for hanging out there. I know it's a little bit of a late night stream, but hey, you know, it's all about art, drawing, comics, and yeah, sculpting and all that sort of stuff. You know, thanks for all the support, guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. God bless. Bye bye.
Long, long ago, we were the slaves of the Urgoth. And eventually, after much strife, we broke free. And so we made our walls high. And our convictions strong. There are many dangers. No one can survive out there on their own.
We found her last night, in the jungle.
They said she must have been out there for years.
It's not possible. I always knew this day would come. A new beginning.
You won't get your son back. You have my word.
Wow!
New enemies would be forged. A line would be crossed. Things would never return to the way before.
Where?
Look deeper, and you will see visions, Kelly. Your history, your future. A life unlived.
You backstabbing rat! You sold us out! I never should have trusted you! She's in the middle of it. That's not possible.
The anthem swims through your mind. It knows you. It knows us all.